Can you imagine growing your law firm so big that it kind of makes you feel sick? Hi, I'm Richard James, and I've been working with attorneys just like you for a decade plus 15 years, I guess now. And I will tell you that oftentimes law firm owners that grow their firm using our systems and formulas to generate leads, convert leads, and serve their clients have gotten so big that some of the numbers in their firm that they have to manage kind of make them sick to their stomach. Usually it's payroll. And they feel that way because they feel this overwhelming responsibility, the human nature of the fact that they're responsible for these souls, right? To make sure they're earning on a regular basis, and also just a financial one. Like, how can we continue to serve them? And I'm here to tell you that's okay and it's normal. And as long as you're not going into debt to do so, there's no problem. If you are going into debt to do so, we got to deal with it. You shouldn't be. Law firms are without a doubt one of the most profitable businesses on the planet. You should be cash flow positive and profitable from a very early stage, and you should not be going into debt to grow your law firm. Don't believe the lie. Now, assuming you're not into debt and you're just worried about the salaries, it's okay to feel the way you feel because you've never been there before. By the way, as you continue to grow your firm, you're going to get to a new level you've never been there before. Like at one point, you got $10,000. Before you know it, you've got $200,000 a month in salaries. And it doesn't matter as long as you're not going into debt and your profit margin, your total owner's benefit is the same. And you're keeping that 25 to 35% at a minimum total owner's benefit. And if that's happening, we're in good shape. We'll switch the paradigm in our head from seeing this as a negative thing and being nervous about it to rather seeing it a positive thing. And the fact that we're using this resource as a tool to serve your clients. And the bigger you grow, you just need a bigger resource to serve your clients because you're fundamentally in the service business. We no different than if you were an HVAC company and you had one truck. And in order to grow, you're going to need a second truck and a third truck. And before you know it, you look down and you got 100 trucks down in your parking lot and you're freaking out about it. But the reality is you need them to be able to grow the business at that level and that scale. And that's just a part of the game. Now, look, in order for you to accomplish this, you have to grow in your mentality as to who you are as an owner. Are you a level one owner, like as an attorney? You're doing all the work and you have very little, if no, support staff. Are you level two attorney that you're a manager and you have team members, but really you're the bottleneck? Like anything that has to happen has to go through you, and you have team members, but all they are is like taskmasters that you give things to do, and you become the bottleneck. Are you a level three attorney where you become a CEO and you actually have layers of management, and there are people who can get the work done on your behalf and go to evaluate that work, and you can evaluate the evaluators, and you can set up a strategic team? Or a level four attorney and you're an investor, and that means you're not working in your firm at all anymore at any capacity. All you are is an investor sitting on the board of directors and making decisions about the CEO and what they're doing and advising them when they have questions. So based on where you are, we'll kind of start to understand your ability to handle these challenges you're going to go through as you grow. One of the namely ones is the feeling that makes you sick about how big the number gets. I promise you, as you progress through your ownership mentality about who you are and the level of owner that you're at, you're going to get more and more comfortable with this number. And as that number grows, you're just going to start to see it as a resource that's going to serve your firm and your clients as compared to a liability. Again, big warning, if you're going into debt in your law firm, that is a major negative red flag, and you need to deal with that right away. Hey, we'd love to continue to talk to you about these things. Just go ahead and follow us on the platform that you're on, and we'll be glad to share you some more information again soon.